Welcome everybody to the game breaking news. Far Cry 6 has been delayed, but we've got the new release date here from a leak off the Microsoft store. Okay, the new release date was originally February 2021, okay, and then because of COVID and because of all kinds of other things, people not getting their new systems, I think, as early as what we thought we were going to do because of COVID and everything's because of COVID. What are we talking about here, guys? Everything is blamed on COVID for good reason, but that means production is slowed down over there at Ubisoft. That means production is also slowed down at the goddamn Xbox Series X and the PS5 factories and stuff like that. So not everyone's gonna have their consoles as easy as before, it seems like, with past generations. So you know what? If the consoles aren't there, the games aren't gonna be bought up as much neither, because people are, just trying to survive out here, not catch the COVID, not get sick, not end up in the hospital. They can't work, half of them, and these stimulus checks are not coming out. Okay, we got one of them. All right, well, guess what? I spent that a whole long time ago. How do you think I'm supposed to get my Xbox? Okay, I got to work my tail off, but if I can't work, then how are people out here supposed to get their consoles? Okay, so anyway, the new release date leaked on the Microsoft Store is May 2021. That's right, so we're in what now? We're in November, so December, January, February, March, April, May, 6 more months. Good Lord, I've been waiting since since Far Cry 5 came out for Far Cry 6, guys, and now we gotta wait 6 more months. But you know what? Delays are usually good for gamers, okay? If they just try to rush this thing out, it ain't gonna be a good product if it hasn't been in the oven long enough. So I don't mind them taking more time. I think, who was it? The dude over there at Nintendo, Miyamoto, the main dude over there at Nintendo, he always said, he has a quote of something like, a bad game will be a bad game forever, but if you delay it, then it'll get better, or something like that. Or what was he saying? I don't know, I'll put the quote up there. I botched it, but anyway, so what he's saying is delays are never gonna make a game worse, but if you rush it out, then it'll be that way forever, so you can't go back on that. We do have updates and stuff like that these days. They're in patches and stuff like that for consoles, but for the most part, for the the main base of the game, if you don't take your time with it and get it right, it's not going to be easy to just patch up and stuff like that. So I'm glad they're delaying it, and I'm glad they're doing that to make it better, and I can't wait to see that. They need to take their time, because this is going to be dropping on next gen. So if they want a next gen gem, they've got to take their time with it and make sure they cross all their T's and dot all their I's, and make sure that arcade is up to snuff and the map editor's there and all the bells and whistles and extras and everything like that. Okay, this needs to really push the Far Cry 6 series forward and not go backwards in any way, and they don't need to cut corners this and that just to make a release date that was set before a goddamn national global pandemic was erupted on the country, so I'm in the world for that matter. So this is a good move. We saw it coming. Who was it? Jason Schreier said a long time ago that one major AAA franchise from Ubisoft was expected to be delayed. I think there's delays all over the place, so this is not surprising. I'm glad we know now when we can expect it. Is this, was this going to be delayed for 2 years? It could be worse than this, guys. So at least we know now what seems to be like a May 2021 release date. So just, a little delay there. So it's not too long, okay? Take all the time you guys need. COVID has slowed down game production. We know that at Ubisoft, and a lack of consoles available seem to be the main reason for the delay. Okay, I hope they're not running into a whole bunch of technical issues and like that and just trying to blame it on COVID. Hey, we need more time. Hopefully the game direction is running smooth over there at Ubisoft. I know they're getting held hostage by the SWAT team, and they're getting put up on their roof at Ubisoft Montreal. I don't even know if that's where Far Cry is being worked on from, but I know things are crazy over there at Ubisoft one way or another. Okay, they've had swatting threats. They've had all kinds of things popping off over there. So times are tough. It ain't just COVID. So hopefully game direction other than that is running smooth, and they're being able to work from home and stuff like that and get the ball rolling still, so we can get that May 2021 release date. Hopefully it's not just like some kind of placeholder that the Microsoft Store has put in place just to kind of we need to put this on the store or something, and let's make up a date. It needs a date, so I'm just going to put in some kind of date. This has not been confirmed. Remember, this is a leak. We need to check on the current status of this. I don't know if this has been pulled since then. We need to see about that, but this could be a good indication that this is maybe just a early announcement. Maybe they didn't want to make it official yet. We'll see on that. We got different events coming up like the Game Awards and stuff like that, where maybe we'll get more concrete info and confirmation on dates and stuff like that. But I mean, if it's on the Microsoft Store, this is a good chance that this could be the real deal Holyfield. And if they pulled it back, now that could be even more indication that this is something real and they just don't want it slipping out. Because if it's just a placeholder and you gotta have something, why not just leave it up there? So I need to go and check and see if it's still there. Okay, it looks like they have pulled the date from the store, so they're trying to walk this back. This could always change. I mean, it changed from February, it could change again, but I think this is what they have in mind here. It makes sense. About May 2021, I think people are going to have more consoles in their houses of the new generation. They're going to be spending more again. Hopefully we'll be back to work around that time. We'll see. I don't think they want to make anything official because, like I said, we don't know for sure, but I do not see a release date any longer on the Microsoft Store. Take it with a grain of salt, guys, but I think that's a good bet to place on May 2021 now. They need to keep dropping us breadcrumbs one way or another. Keep dropping some clues and hints and stuff like that to keep us interested, keep us engaged until May 2021, or maybe later, or hopefully, earlier if everything is in line, all their ducks are in a row and they're ready to release this thing. I mean, hopefully, but they'll drop more info and things for us to chew on until the game actually releases here. One thing they did do via their Twitter page was officially say that Diego is not Vaas. I made a video before, there's a lot of speculation that Vaas was Diego from the new game, and it's like maybe Vaas and stuff like that. I called that one, and Far Cry, they didn't like that. They thought, they're pulling videos and everything like that, and things are leaking out. I thought for sure, man, but they did this tricky tweet where they tweeted Diego is Vaas. Okay, so they're confirming it, but at the same time denying it, which is really making things mysterious because there's this new Twitter feature where you can say the official source of this tweet or whatever is saying this ain't true. So that's what they're saying, while they're also saying at the same time it's true. They tweeted it and then saying the official source denies that this is factual. So I don't know what to really think for sure. If they're saying the official source is saying it's not true, then maybe it ain't true, okay? And this is just a funny way of them playing along with the theory that little Diego there is Vaas. But, we'll see. Okay, all right. They're starting to convince me that maybe it's debunked. All right, I will say that, but I'm not 100% convinced still, okay, because you did tweet Diego is Vaas, okay, so you're lying to us and the source is trying to tell us that that's false. Now who's really telling the truth? That's what I want to know. All right, and that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. They do have similar scars on their forehead. Why is that? Is that because they're the same person, or just a coincidence, or is that a little bit of unoriginality in your character design? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think here, and we're gonna get to the bottom of all this. I'm just glad that a lot of publishers want to rush their games out and then you get a trash product. I'm glad Ubisoft is willing to delay their games and really get it right. I mean, in the past they have put out good products, so I think they want to keep that lineage up and they want to keep releasing good products and hopefully make them even better. They're saying this is next gen, they're gonna do some ambitious things and stuff like that, and they're really gonna need their time to set the bar above what was placed down there by Far Cry 5. The single player was good, the co-op was good, the multiplayer was decent, and the map editor was off the charts, okay? So to really take it a step further, you're gonna need some time, and I know times are tough, so really take that time and just be patient, guys, out there. We're gonna have awesome animal battles coming up soon. Far Cry 5 is still so juicy with animal battles and stuff like that, so the fights are still going to be coming out. Don't worry about that, guys. We got plenty of stuff to do in the Far Cry 5 map editor and arcade, whatever you want to call it. So until Far Cry 6 comes out, there's going to be plenty of content to be made and enjoyed out there. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I also want to say thank you to this map creator here who put a shout out to Controller Sports in the map. That's right, Controller Sports is in the game. And also I want to say thank you to over 3,000 subscribers to the channel here. Thank you, man. The Controller Sports team is growing. It's great out here. I appreciate you guys, and please stay engaged with the channel. Tell your friends, tell your family over Thanksgiving and everything like that. Have a good one, and until next time, this has been Rusty Pfluger, over and out.